Welcome everyone to the Goddess Temple. My name is Chris, and for today's video, what I have coming through is this deep knowing that what you are doing, the the path that you're going towards is of your truest and highest alignment. I want you to take in a deep breath and slowly let that out. And bring yourself back into your body. Remember, feel all parts of you, even the parts that are uncomfortable. Allow them to exist. Know that what you're experiencing is purely for you. No one else is here to judge what is happening inside of you. It's not about you doing the right or wrong thing, but just to allow for yourself to exist exactly how you are right now, right here, without changing anything, just allowing yourself to purely exist. And it's with this truth and understanding that you understand. I said that twice, but let's pretend I said it once. It's with this truth that you begin to notice that who you've been, it was always for you. It wasn't for someone else to accept it and protect you and say that, oh, you know what, here I have, you know, it's my duty to speak up in this area, and then in other parts, that very same person goes quiet and doesn't speak up. And that's the thing. And now it's from our own outer perspectives, we see this. At the same time, we don't know what that other individual is meant to experience and what they are destined to go through. And so maybe for them, it may be the right and aligned choice. But for you, what is that? Not all the time everyone is going to look out for you and have the best interest at heart. Sometimes they won't. A lot of times they won't. But it becomes important for you to listen to where you are being guided. Because it could be that the most dangerous person for you is the person that is the most closest to you, that you regard as an ally. And so it doesn't mean that you need to sleep with one eye open. None of that. But know that when you need to be protected and to shift gears, that you know exactly how to do it. But for you to access that information, that knowledge, that wisdom, it's about connecting with yourself. This is where life becomes a little bit interesting and fascinating, where you begin to move and transmute through all the places where you thought that you can trust and be open and vulnerable, that you weren't able to. And the places that you were able to be vulnerable and not have to be on defense were places that came out of nowhere. These are places that came unexpectedly. The thing is, you got a chance to understand who you are. And that ability, that space to just breathe, sometimes it's the greatest thing that you can ask for, is that safe space to let yourself breathe and not have to contemplate and wonder if you're doing the right or wrong thing, but just to let yourself come back to peace, come back to neutrality, come back to your own strength, to feel and understand and know your own strength. Because it could be that you may have forgotten what that strength is. From all these years of trying to do something different, of trying to do the right thing, that you were not able to build and foster this ability to go within and build your own strength and power. That discerning eye, that discerning knowing, that gnosis that you operate from, that open hearted expression of you that you operate from. That is possible, but that comes from giving yourself the space to do that within. And maybe throughout your life you can only do a certain amount, but there is more available. And so it becomes important for you to travel to those places, to feel and understand what you are here to experience, to know that what you are driven by, that who you are here to be, goes beyond even your imagination. It goes beyond what people have told you that you would be or what you would do or what is viable. You're doing things unconventionally. You're stepping into your own light. You're doing the thing that speaks abundant beauty. You're the one that speaks light. You're the one that speaks about the good in things. Doesn't mean that you have disregarded the pain and bypassed anything and not having to work through anything. You haven't done that. But that's not the point. The point being that you have the capacity to see good, to see light, to see love. No matter what anyone does and tells you, you still see the light. You still see beauty. It's not destruction and despair that you fall into. And when you did fall into that, you cleaned it all up and you changed things around for the better. And so it becomes a little bit more important for you to keep that light lit up, to not let anyone dim it and dampen it. Because the thing is, it's not necessarily an endless reservoir. It takes practice to be able to form it and shape it into something that is an endless reservoir. But that's the thing, as you know, it takes practice. And so this also means it takes practice to cast spells, to put protection spells around you, to protect your energy, to protect your mind, to feed yourself, to feed and protect your physical body, your home. It becomes so vitally important. And it becomes important for you to see all parts of you in the best light that there is. So truthfully, look at yourself, see where you have, see what you have come in with, the light, the love, the beauty. No matter what you go through, these parts of you still exist. It's just that a lot of people forget that it was something that was true. There's so many people that are so easily want to break it down for you, break down and show you the darkness because they are trying to protect you from the light that was broken in them. They're trying to protect you from the darkness that destroys and dims all that light that exists, all the good, the life. the purity that exists. You're not understanding how and why someone can possibly be like that. And it's exhausting. It's exhausting to know when to do the right thing and how to be discerning. At some point, that journey of moving through that despair, moving through the muck, moving through the pain, at some point it will give. Because right now you have accepted this mission, this journey to work through all of the pain, the despair, the stories, the limitations. You're willing and you accepted the journey of seeing and witnessing the fears that live inside of you, and to create and build and reshape a new world, a whole new world. And you accepted it. And so, because you accepted it, you're already on the path. So, you are going to go through it regardless. However, you can ask to be taken on the journey with grace, love, and ease, with kindness to guide you with loving kindness. Because at times it just could be that it's a bit hard to move through. And so, giving yourself the space to do it gently allows you to breathe, to radiate with such abundance and wholeness. Now, wherever you are on your journey, on your life's path, it's having the courage to move through the life path, knowing that what you are doing, who you are being, who you have become continues to shift, continues to change, continues to be molded. There is these core qualities of you that always stay the same. And these core qualities, they there is room for those core qualities to evolve, to transmute, and to strengthen so you can experience the full extent and expression of you in various forms of your life, in various um what is it, not teachings, but various life paths and journeys that you've agreed to. This is available for you. And so leaning into these little pleasurable places tells you a little bit more about the life that you're here to live. And be daring and curious enough to lean into it. Sometimes you may be in a place where you've agreed to a certain life, a certain path. And as you're going through it, you're kicking and screaming and you're wondering, why the heck did I agree to it? How could I have possibly agreed to something other than I felt like I had no control over myself, that it just happened? That may be true, but these are all opportunities for you to heal and operate differently. There is this one common theme around that you are learning to move through. One aspect being you are being asked to surrender. But in surrendering, you're understanding the concept of surrender. It does not make you a passive being in this life. You are to be an active participant in your life. You're learning that you are the main character of your destiny. and that everyone else around you is the side character. And so, if you can look at life in that manner and tell a story from that perspective, it changes a lot. The way that you navigate through life just begins to change. And with that change, you begin to understand another aspect of yourself and understand that the power that you have given to someone else to tell your story, to stand up for you, to speak up for you, you're learning to do it for yourself. You're learning to own your life, to breathe into it, for you to be the one that breathes life into it. It's no longer someone else's duty protect to protect you. It's yours. You're learning that. To a certain extent, the people around you, yes, they are going to be there to protect you and support you. But that's the thing, they're supporting characters, they're supportive people. But they have their own lives to live and create from. You're there to co create with them. You're there to also learn from them, to pick up things and qualities that they have that you may not have. And ask yourself, how can you introduce that into your life? What does that look like for you? You're opening yourself up more to questions, more to what is it? Not critically analyzing your life, but to compassionately look at why you do what you do and to gently walk you along the path where you start to speak up, where you start to show up differently in your life, where you start to shine and be vibrant and brilliant in your expression, where you become full of you. Now, I want you guys to take in a deep breath and slowly let that out. Become aware of the way that you feel in your body. Rub your fingertips together and come back into your body. Come back into the space. Look around outside of you. Just notice what you're surrounded by. Know that it's okay for you to be exactly who you are and that it's okay for you to step back into your life. That you are held, you are honored, and you get to be. Now, with that little bit, I'm going to be leaving the message there. I wish you guys all the best, and I will speak to you soon.